Hello everyone and welcome back to EPIC45 with Intel, sponsored by Overclockers and Asus ROG. I'm Jack Destroyer4, joined by the wonderful Mads Bear.
Thank you for having me.
It's good to be back.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know we haven't cast together yet.
yeah,
We're in playoffs.
we are. I mean,
It's
this is where it starts to matter. I
just
mean,
a little bit.
you have the group stage, and usually the group stage has quite a lot of weighting, but because, as we said, we only have the 8 teams, everyone makes it to this bracket.
Yeah, but again, we have seeding when the tournament starts, right? But because of the situation, it kind of gives you opportunity to reset
Yeah,
your seeding, right?
you can prove you're better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it also gives you the chance to kind of, feel around a bit, play around. Having a group stage that is less important means you have the options to maybe try out a map you wouldn't necessarily always lean into, or, feel out a different team, or try out a new composition, or just use it to get used to LAN.
For sure. It's definitely a different environment.
It's a change up.
It's you still, most people have their PCs and their normal setups, but it's never the same.
Oh, no. I mean, you're in a room full of, like, 100 other people.
Yeah.
It's a,
I mean, like,
a
I've been
little
talking
bit
to
warmer.
players and stuff, and they're really struggling. Like some their teammates' mics pick up a little bit more than others,
Yeah.
and it's hard.
Yeah, it's just fine-tuning those things, but now we've got the fine-tuning out of the way. We get into the bracket stage, which is where it all matters. I mean, if you win here, that's great. You advance on, you make it into top 4 already.
Yeah.
If not, you drop down to that lowers, which is really not where you want to end up at the start of the day.
No, definitely not. But here's the bracket. I mean,
Yeah, we're just talking about it,
Yeah.
and I mean, you can see the game, the players in here. We've got Gilly Wee Wee and Belter Hayes at the top. That is
Yeah.
seed 1, I believe, in Gilly Wee Wee, and seed 4 in Belter Hayes for
Yeah.
their respective groups. Then we've got Office Chair Moment and Bloxy Bingo Baddies, which is the one we'll be covering here. Aconite and Crescent Orchid, and then Last Resort versus Sensational.
Good games.
I mean, there are some good. There are a
Yeah.
lot. There's a bit of upset potential in them. I mean, we were watching some of the
Yes.
games, and there were some games that we expected to be a lot less close. And then you actually look, and it's like, oh, okay, they actually put up a fight.
Yeah.
There were the usual expected stomps from some of them. I mean, we've got back-to-back champions here. We're not surprised.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like you say, there are a lot of big names here over the weekend, but there's some real players that we've been seeing kind of shine out of the shadows a little bit, and
Yeah.
it's been nice to see. Also, like obviously when during times that we're not casting, we get to go walk around and watch the players play, and you get to hear the comms and the vibes, and it's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to just go have a nosy,
Yeah.
It's great to see, the names on the screen, but when we can go see the players in person, you kind of get a better idea. You can see the team dynamics a little bit. You can see the ones, they're here as friends. They're here to have fun. You can see the
Yeah.
ones that are locked in, like they are not looking anywhere else.
Yeah, definitely. But like you mentioned, we are going to be covering Office Chair Moment versus Bloxy Bingo Baddies.
Yeah. So it's a long one.
That's-
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
We might refer to them as Bloxy or BBB at various times,
Yeah.
of course, for that. But yeah, I mean, we saw Office Chair Moment earlier on in the stream. It
Yeah.
was an alright game.
Yep.
It went quite well. And then from the other side, I mean, Bloxy Bingo Baddies have just come off of a game.
That's the thing.
Quite recent.
Again, with these sorts of things, timing schedules are a rough estimate. So unfortunately, it did mean that they didn't get much of a break,
Yeah.
half an hour or so, which was a little bit less than intended. But
Yeah.
I'm sure they're ready.
I mean, you've just come off of a game. I mean, they won their game. So, maybe try and carry that momentum through. It was quite a close one, a 13-10.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little thing that if you can keep that momentum going into first map, it will be very telling.
Yeah, they definitely needed it. They didn't win their first 2 games. I think it was 13-3 and then 13-1. So
Yeah.
before that game, they had won 4 rounds in total in 2 games.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
No, so being able to come back and then win their 3rd games in groups just before these playoffs started, that momentum slowly starting to shift back.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
I mean, talking about shifting, of course, as we go into this group, out this group stage into
Yeah.
bracket, we shift from a BO1 into a BO3.
We do.
That's where it all changes up a lot more. You can't just have that one solid map. You guys know what you're doing. You need to be able to repeat it multiple times.
And I mentioned this a little bit this morning, but the thing is with BO1s, like, do you know how crucial the pistol rounds are, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because you have to be winning those. There's 2-4 rounds that you need.
Yeah. 4 rounds up for grabs from
yeah,
those alone.
it's basically not free, but it's
Well,
easier.
yeah. I mean, we saw it earlier.
than-
Someone lost one, but yeah, it happens.
It tends to be easier than the other rounds. So in the best of ones, in the best of threes, not so much. Obviously, you
Yeah.
still want to be winning rounds. You still want to be winning games, but that pressure comes off a little bit. You have your chance and your time to
Yeah.
figure out what you want to be doing.
If you have one, map 1 doesn't go your way,
Yeah.
you have a bit of a time to reset in between. You go into map 2, hopefully with some fresh ideas and, maybe know what you did wrong. But at the same time, you also need to make sure these games aren't going all the way to like the free series because you have to keep playing today. You've still got
Yeah.
one more series.
It is a long day. again, LAN, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's here for a bit of fun, and they all love it. But it can get very tiring. I know we have the pub quiz tonight as well. So
yeah, I mean, they're going to want to be done by then. You want to Swift 2020 if you want to get to that in time. But yeah, I mean, it's something you have to bear in mind because it's a bit of an endurance race. I mean,
it is.
yeah.
And right now, Bloxy Bingo Baddies aren't winning.
Yeah.
You know, just after that last best of one, and it was a long game, like you said, 13-10, 23 rounds.
It's
a lot.
In comparison to a lot of the other games, which
Yeah.
only went till like 15, 16, maybe 17 rounds.
Yeah.
It's quite a few extra ones. It's an extra few strats you've had to show. It's an extra few rounds you've had to play, and it's a bit less break you've had.
Yeah, I mean, on the other side as well, Office Chair Moment, complete opposite. They actually have won 2-1.
Yeah.
So they've won 2, lost 1 in their group stages. They won 13-0 and 13-4.
See, that is
a
a
complete
stomp. The
switch
13-0 is just
Yeah,
stomp.
and they did actually end up losing their final game in the groups, but it was 13-11. So even after that, that was against second seed.
13-11 against second seed
yeah,
is good telling.
I mean, that momentum's still going to be up.
Oh, 100%. I mean, if you get 13-11 against a team that is seeded as second overall,
Yeah.
you're like, you know what, guys? I feel like we have something here. We did something right. We just need to clean up a few little bits.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of maps, we've had...
Oh, maps.
How are you feeling about today's pick so far?
I mean, I had one earlier, which was a Haven. I feel like it's kind of expected. I saw a Lotus getting picked,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
the classic. I wouldn't be surprised to see that.
Lotus, Haven, Sen are the go-to, and I think that will be the picks for these best of threes. Icebox, possibly.
Maybe.
I know.
Yeah, it might get floated. I don't know. I feel like,
Icebox tends to get used as a third map.
yeah, I feel like a couple teams are going to float the idea of a corrode. I don't think many are going to pick into it. I think it will
Every
be...
time we've seen like a ban today, it's like this immediate corrode ban.
Well, earlier we saw one where it was the last ban.
Oh, really?
So for a second, we were like,
Okay.
okay, maybe. So there are a few teams who
But
are
then
willing
people
to float.
just kind of discarding it and kind of not
Yeah.
really thinking it.
A lot of people are like,
something.
we're just not going to play that. We've not
Yeah.
practiced. But then when you go into these best of threes, if you need to ban that map, that means you can't ban your usual insta ban,
Yeah,
which
for sure.
you know,
And if
over time.
you're
haven't been
going
done.
against a team that you know they have certain favoured maps and stuff, you kind of need to prioritize those.
Yeah, you need to ban that out as quick
Yeah.
as possible, which might mean that corrode floats a bit through into that second ban
Hey,
phase. And
We want to see
who
it.
knows?
We want to see it.
I don't know.
We haven't got much experience on it,
I mean, we've got like,
but
yeah, I've
that's
seen
okay.
a couple bits on the map, but not enough. I played on it,
Played
of
on it,
course,
yeah.
but yeah, no, it's one of those maps which I think it's also one where you can build your own meta a bit as it's trying to work out where it stands.
it's like it's brand new. It's been like what, 3 weeks, if
Just
that.
that, yeah.
So it's fresh. Everyone's still learning. And I remember when we had Abyss come out and everyone kind of freaked out a little bit at first, but it became
It became a
a
good-
popular pick in
Yeah.
in vetoes. I want to see Sunset.
You want to see a sunset?
I want to see Sunset.
Wow. Any specific reason?
It's a nice map.
It's a nice. Okay, I have to disagree on that one,
No,
but
I like the rework. From
the rework
from
is
B,
better.
I really enjoy the way. So beforehand, you would be sitting in main. You get the spike down with Gecko with
Yeah.
Wingman. You sit in main and you just wait.
Spam.
You Odins. You've
Yeah.
got darts. You've got everything.
That was about
But
time.
now first of all, they changed the boxes around.
Yep.
You can no longer really easily peek from that main.
Yep.
It's a lot harder, as well as the now you can't ping through smokes.
That is the biggest change, 100%,
Yes. And if you
especially
wanted
to a
stop
map like Sunset.
shooting yourself, ping it for yourself. I think
Yeah.
it's not great.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of players they've started working their way around it, but you can't just sit and make. I mean, you can,
I mean,
but
it's just so
you've got to
risky.
be able to have the right players still alive and the right utility. It's not the position that you're usually going to find yourself in.
Yeah, unless you are a team that has lots of mollies or something like that to clear them off
Yeah.
a bomb, you don't
Yeah.
have that guarantee spray. We are going to take them off. It's kind of just a spray and pray and just hope that you take them out.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's one you have to watch out for. Like changes like that can often shift metas. I mean, we saw about Teo. I mean, last Epic, Teo was
Yeah,
was
'cause-
meta.
yeah, it was back in February, wasn't it?
Teo
And,
was like
he
every
just-
single game. We're like, oh, it's a Teo again,
Yeah.
guys. Oh, look, another Teo. And now we're
Yeah.
here. Teo isn't getting picked at all.
He didn't get nerfed that much either, though.
I think it was just he was broken enough, and then they nerfed to get rid of the point where he could just destroy an ultimate with one set of rockets.
That was ridiculous.
And then they suddenly realized, oh yeah, it's not that powerful. But when it had that, that's when it was broken.
His kit's still very strong.
Yeah.
And I used to love playing Teho and Breach.
Oh no. I
When
feel like those are the
Fracture-
two. Oh no, those are the
When
toxic ones.
Fracture was out.
I do miss a bit of Fracture. Fracture's a good bit of fun.
Okay, I need to talk about this because
Oh no.
Fracture. Everyone hated on Fracture
I
right, when it
agree.
first came out. I loved it.
Same.
I always loved it And everyone's now jumping on the bandwagon, going,
I have
oh
been
yeah,
a Fracture lover
Fracture's
from
great.
day one.
And I'm like, hold on, I was here first.
Yeah. We are
fake
the
fans.
OGs of Fracture lovers.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's that one map that is so different from everything else in the pool.
Right?
It's nice. Everyone else is like, yeah, give me a Haven and a Lotus. Yeah, we get it. You like the free sites. I don't. Give me 4 entries.
The way that you can, the way that you can entry on Fracture is so complex, and the B underground and the zipline, it's just.
And the ultimate orbs, it's all great. I mean,
it
sadly,
is
it's
great.
not Impulse, so we're not going to get that.
I know
one,
we're talking about a map that's not even.
But I mean, hey, look, it's fun. Like, right, bring it back, please. We need it.
Hey, it's
You know,
still in the
this new
game.
map is great, but can we just rotate it back in? You know?
No, because the issue is when they start taking maps out of the map pool, that gives us the opportunity to bring Breeze back. I mean, we don't want that.
I don't know. Breeze is a bit of fun every so often. Give me Breeze for a season, it's okay. Any longer than a season, I'm
What?
not down for it.
No.
Like, because it allows for those, very good players. They can just kind of run it in and
Yeah,
just.
and I'm not one of them.
Yeah, I'm also
No,
not.
I'm not.
I know it's a bit of fun for a bit. I don't know, just spy a sniper and just
Yeah.
snipe for a bit.
So we're both saying we're probably seeing. Okay, we're at least going to be seeing one of Lotus, Ascent, or Haven.
I think
we'll be seeing Haven or Icebox possibly as third map.
the only way I can see Lotus getting banned out purely because it is that map that everyone knows. And if you are the
Yeah.
lower of the 2 seeds, you might go, do you know what? Lotus is that one map that maybe we don't want to play there. They're so
Yeah.
confident playing there. Let's throw a curveball in there. Let's ban out the usual maps. And let's try and play into the advantage of the fact of both teams won't be as practiced.
Mm-hmm. A map we haven't mentioned, Bind. How are we feeling that it's back?
I mean, it's okay. It's one of those which I feel like it sits in an interesting spot where it's not as basic as Ascent. It's not there, but it's not as complex other than a couple TP plays, but a lot of those get shut down. They're quite risky. There's not a whole lot, but there's a lot that can be done.
Yeah.
And it's one of those maps I really like to see what people come up with. I mean, I've seen some ridiculous clips. I remember from a couple epics back of people sitting in corners, getting 3Ks. They never should have the right to get. They should have been cleared out. But at the same time, you have some games where it's just a bit boring.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's an interesting map. The choke point on A short is interesting.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get through. We're seeing a lot of deadlocks being played. Trying to block off that raise satchels or that jet dash, which makes sense. Or even Cypher putting his trips up in the air. Who knows?
Yeah.
But what's interesting is B is statistically the hardest site to retake.
Yes, it is extremely difficult.
Is crazy, right? Because you think about it, it's quite easy to defend, but once you lose it,
as soon as you lose it, it's done.
It's
because
very
you have
hard.
that back alley position. If you can't keep that area, you have one re-entry.
Yeah.
Unless you send a flank, that is all you have.
Yeah, right. And then you have to try and use utility to push back the attack.
Yeah.
As much as you can.
And
But if they can hold their ground, yeah.
It's fought from sight, fought from down the corridor, and you're suddenly like, how on earth do we get back into this? And even then, when you get onto site, it's great. You're like, okay, we've got site control. But there's 2 players long, there's 1 player hookah, there's still 1 ratting around in tube for some unknown reason, and then you're suddenly like, we don't have any control.
Yeah.
And it's something you have to watch out for. I mean, in the game earlier we were watching, game 2, it was a lot of the retakes just weren't working.
Yeah.
Retakes on maps are quite difficult with a team that is rehearsed. If they manage to keep enough players up, they know their positions in post-plant, they set up the crossfires, there's really no way back in.
Yeah. I mean, like you're saying, there's a few teams here. They're here for fun. They're new teams. They're just, a few friends playing around. And they've got a few teams who they know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah,
They've been practicing time and time again. I know a few players on a few different teams have been playing for years together.
Yeah.
Right. Especially in Seed 1 and 2, I believe. So it's just it shows in the gameplay, right? You can see the connections that they have between each other, and it's great to see.
Yeah, I mean, team synergy is a massive thing. Going to an event like this, you go with your team. You've got your team all prepped. You've done your practice beforehand. Yeah, if you get a team that don't really know each other too well, and then stuff starts to go wrong, that's when they just kind of collapse.
Yep.
If you guys know each other, you know how to pick each other up. Okay, do you know what? Let's do this thing we did 2 months back.
Yeah.
Because nothing's working. Let's just throw a random curveball in and see what happens. But I mean, it's a bit of fun, and it also means that your map pool becomes a lot deeper when you've played that together that long. You have those solid maps, even though they're getting rotated in and out, you have those ones.
You have to practice it again
back.
here and there, and as agents get changed and tweaked a little bit, you have to but the basics are still there for every map.
The fundamentals are there.
Especially Ascent, right?
Oh,
it got taken out for
if anyone doesn't have Ascent drilled at this point, something has gone wrong.
It's an issue when it comes to vetoes, because you want to pick it, because you're good at it, but you know
The other team's good.
everyone else
It's the
has
same
a
with like a
sturdy
Lotus.
chance.
Everyone's good on Lotus. Everyone's good
Yeah.
on your Havens.
It's getting it. Yeah, Haven was second,
It's
I
a
think,
worrying one.
and Lotus is really starting to come out with show a little bit.
Oh, here we go. We've got our map picks and bans. And as we said, Haven Lotus to start us off. And a Sunset. We got the Sunset you wanted
Well,
if we make it to the map 3. But, I mean, Bind of the Scent getting banned out straight away. As I said, floating that corrode through.
Yep.
It's a risk they want to take. I mean, it ends up being last ban. But it shows that these teams are happy to, you know, leave it and try and force the other team
I
to ban
think
it.
it's this kind of confidence that no one knows what they're doing.
It's kind of a game of chicken.
Yeah.
It's someone, everyone's going to float
Yeah.
it until someone just goes, do you know
Accidentally,
what? I feel like I want to play it this
Yeah,
time.
let's ban Sunset instead.
Yeah, let's ban out a different map and let's have Corona's final. Or, who knows, someone might first pick it, which would be crazy, but
For finals.
someone might practice it. Someone
Finals.
might have it as a pocket pick.
Finals.
You think it's finals first pick?
Map, finals.
First map finals. That's a bold choice. I feel like we're getting a Lotus or something.
Probably.
But, I mean, going into Haven Lotus, of course, I mean, the first bit of it, it's the free site maps. It's what we're used to.
Yeah.
We've seen it time and time again. There's so many options, different setups you can do with your team. It's kind of just who's got it drilled down.
Yeah, definitely. And Bloxy Bingo Baddies have actually just finished on this map.
Yeah.
So going back in again.
Here for round 2.
Exactly. It's just another half, right? Another 2 halves. It's absolutely fine. And I do think that due to seeding and whatnot, they're going to have that momentum going straight into it, right?
100%. I mean, you kind of need to use that momentum. You are the lower of the 2 seeds going into this one. You came third in your group. Momentum is key for you. If you're not winning those first, that first pistol, it's not the end of the world, but you want to be winning that. And if it goes a bit down from there, that's when you start to see it maybe slip away. But on the same time, if you manage to win out those first few rounds and you just keep it going, it's kind of hard to stop the train.
Hey, yeah, I know.
You never know.
It's interesting. The issue is with this map pick is that they're very similar maps.
Yes. So if you lose the first, there's a high chance you probably lose the second.
Yeah, it's hard because, they're just so similar. Obviously, Lotus has a little bit more of its perks and whatnot and differences, but fundamentally.
Oh, fundamentally, very similar maps. I mean, we're seeing, again, these double duelist picks come through. Yoru ISO this time.
I like this. I really like ISO is interesting, right? I was talking a little bit of Nebula this morning. Ooh,
I'm seeing a Phoenix forward, which is...
We're going to ignore that
We'll get
now,
back to that if it happens.
Talking about the shield this morning a little bit with ISO, and it's just, it works so well. If you can pop that shield, get your Yoru to flash through for you, you have so much power.
I mean, we saw it earlier. This office chair moment played on Haven as well. Okay, it's gone.
There's no Phoenix.
But they played on it earlier with that ISO Yoru. We saw it. And it was one of those where if you've got the synergy working, it works great.
Yeah.
We had a couple things where, sometimes you send out the ISO shield a bit too late, someone gets picked by the op, but it's stuff like that. But having an ISO online means that your operator players, like your Jets often, can't really bring that operator online because it's great. You hit the ISO, but they've got a shield on.
Yep.
It's a 2-shot. And all of a sudden, as soon as that shot goes off, the team knows they can dive.
And that's the thing about, you usually have a Jet on op, holding down A long, C long, and that completely gets shut down. Because, sure, you can get rid of the shield, and I guess they won't get it back for the rest of the round, but you want that kill.
Well, yeah, and also, I mean, Yoru straight off of that can go, just hang on a second, you're reloading, I'm going to dive in on this.
Exactly.
That goes there.
I'm loving the breach pick. I'm always here for a breach pick.
Especially on this map.
Haven, C long, A long, mid, garage, take your pick.
Everywhere.
That stun goes everywhere.
Yeah. It's an everywhere stun, it works perfectly. But, I mean, it's one to watch out for as we'll see office chair moment on this attacking side. We'll look to see where they choose to go. And it looks like at the moment they're leaning towards a bit of a split. A couple players towards C and a couple towards A. I mean, we often see these pistol rounds. It's a lot of just, little skirmishes, find out a little bit of plays, feel out the other team.
Yeah, for sure. We usually see quite a few slow rounds to begin with, these pistol rounds. We've been seeing it throughout the day.
Yeah.
Trying to get a feel for the game when the team...
Sharky taking all of this space so early on already, managing to get all of A long. Just going to wait it out, chooses not to commit too far, but it does mean that if office chair do choose to go there, they've got to watch out for that, as already their ISO player is taken down very weak. Not too sure where that happened, but Makila's going to have a lot to deal with here. Cannot land the shots already, and OC moment gets the kill there. Sharky will trade one back on the other side, taking down from that A lurk. And already it's a C site secured for office chair moment, but there's a player in the smoke they've got to watch out for. They walk on in, they don't realize where Sokovia is, and Sokovia gets out with their life as well. All of a sudden, those stuns sent out by this breach player, but they don't commit off of it as this reveal is going to be there. The flash on through as well from the Yoru. OC Moment lands the shots as well. That's the second on the round for them. Keeps on fighting on site, and all of a sudden, all the kills are going their way. One player left standing, front site, stuck alone. And they get one on the way out. That will be all for them, and Office Chair Moment secure the pistol round.
Not a bad pistol, though.
Find him sober. I'll do the rest.
A lot of congestion, and I like it.
Good damage. I mean,
Yeah.
that ISO damage early on, I'm not too sure where it
Yeah.
happened, but they were brought down to a one-shot.
Yeah. Which, again, well, that shield is so important.
Yeah, I mean, it's also interesting with players getting taken down so weak. As we've lost those Sages and Skies out of the meta,
Yeah.
there is no heal-up.
Yeah.
You don't have that option anymore, so it's something you have to really be careful of. You can't take too many early fights, or when you actually go for the dive together, you have no health.
Yep.
I mean, we'll see what they do here. It looks like the Bloxy Bingo Baddies, they want to try and fight in mid here. They're going to take a lot of positioning here, send the smoke slot out. Just try and take all of this space, but already Synergy has taken one down on the other side with that Outlaw. Such a powerful weapon in rounds like this. Keeler has already found out from this reveal, but still wants to take these fights, opting to not remove the dart, and there we go, finally will. But that's just given a free C site over to the side of Office Chair Moment.
Yeah, and you're looking like a 5-man retake. 4-man retake, sorry.
Yeah.
With pistols.
I mean, not a position you want to be in ever.
Not at all. And it's going to be looking like zombie damage this round, probably.
Oh, and already Synergy's
Yeah.
managed to find one. I mean, Lofango maybe can find one here. Got a lot to deal with. Does not. I mean, tags one, but doesn't get a kill. As OC Moment will take them down. And Sharky's just going to try and lurk on through. Maybe catch out one of these players, but can't land the shots. And it's a free round again for Office Chair Moment. This time a flawless.
Yeah. And we're seeing that typical force on Jet with the Marshal, right?
Yeah.
But that's where that difference of the Outlaw comes in. And since it's been in the game, it's changed completely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, no one really buys a Marshal
This is a
anymore.
nice spot.
Obviously, if you're saving right, that shows exactly how powerful it is. Like you said,
Yeah.
the tag's coming through, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
With that Outlaw 140
that's
plus.
That's a kill.
Yeah,
It's
for
done.
sure.
Yeah, I mean, on rounds like the second round,
Yeah.
most of the time people don't have shield. If they do, it's a light shield at most. It's an easy kill on that one, but we're going to have to see as we go into this third round. This is where the buy starts to come on through for Bloxy Bingo Baddies. Also, it looks like Modi has decided to invest into a Vandal as well. So we'll have to see what kind of damage they can get done here as Makila waiting for this recon dart. Aware that it could come on through, but it doesn't get sent this round, and they're just going to leave that Sova positioned on long and choose to rotate back together.
The positioning from Sharky again.
Surely they know about this. This was a similar position in pistol round,
Yeah, but and the time, surely, the corners get cleared, but
Sharky could have a lot to deal with here as these players are going to be stacked up, ready to go. Are they going to clear it? They send the flash on through. They don't clear it properly, and he managed to get one before getting taken down there for Sharky.
Show me a target.
I mean, that's a good pick, but it's only a one and done, and that will be a gun recovered as well. For the side of Office Chair Moment here is it's going to be another retake for Bloxy Bingo Baddies as Office Chair just have the whole of this A site. See what they can get done as Nova's just trying to spot out any of these players. Spots out one already and going to send some shock darts through as well. Already 2 kills though. Go the way of Office Chair Moment, taking down 2 of these players who went a bit too aggressive. Modi's got a lot to deal with, can't get it. Synergy will get the trade though. All of a sudden, all left onto Sokovia. Manages to get the first. Spots out second player under hell here. Doesn't know of this third player who's going to be sitting graffiti. This is a great crossfire here and such an awkward fight to take. They have the regen shield, so they're back up to that 25 shield, but so much to deal with. Sokovia's got to spot these players out. We'll spot the first, but we get traded by the second and can't get the kill. And it's a third round in a row for Office Chair Moment.
not bad. And like you mentioned before, that gun being dropped, sure, the trade was given from Sharky, but dropping that gun is so crucial.
So damaging on a
Yeah.
round like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get 2 or 3, maybe it's worth, but I feel like
Yeah.
you need some way of trading off of it, and it
I
just
mean,
won't
the
set up.
team had a Vandal anyway, but you're just give them so much power and opportunity, especially on that A retake. It's so hard as it is.
Yeah.
It's not
Even
the
having a
position to be
player
in.
long set up ready to maybe distract
Yeah.
or try and get the trade would have been good,
Yeah.
but it just wasn't there for that round, and we'll have to see if they maybe change that into future rounds. It's going to force Bloxy Bingo Baddies onto a bit of an awkward buy if they choose to buy anything through, and it's going to be a classic one where they just have to stack up together and just try and see what they can get done. Office Chair Moment being so slow, knowing that on a lot of these save rounds, teams just want to get aggressive.
Yeah, definitely trying to hold back and keep them on their toes a little bit impatient. A lot going on in Garage in terms of holding. Is
I mean, if
currently
they,
3 of them.
if they go Garage, this is probably the best spot for Bloxy Bingo Baddies to maybe get something done.
One's
They're
being
aware though.
held.
Intro knows that there's a player nearby, trying to get the spams on through, is not landing any of these shots, and all of a sudden a swing is through, and a great shot from Entro takes down Makila there in Garage. I mean, that's the first pick down that they wanted, but this is also going to be a bit of a tell to know that they're going towards this C site. So Bloxy Bingo Baddies can be ready for this. Unfortunate recon dart there. They still get shot out, and they get taken down straight away as well. Sharky getting picked by OC Moment there. Only 3 players left standing. Another awkward retake. Not the guns in their favor. We got to watch out for this mid fight as well, because Entro's got a perfect flank. Takes down Sokovia. And there's only 2 players left standing here. They've not got much done, but a Bucky in hand. This could deal some damage, as MJT has managed to find one, and so has Flo as well. What can Flo get done here? A Synergy will take down MJT. All left onto them. What can they do here? Can spot out these players, but no, a great shot from Modi will shut that one down. It's flawless so far from Office Share Moment.
Not bad damage, right? Considering that was a pistol round. Not horrendous, but we saw such opportunity in Garage. We saw the stun being held, and sure, it was only a few sprays coming in through onto the box, but that immediately got shot down. You're peeking. Yeah. I assume that there was an assumption that the mag had run out. Yeah. Because I do believe it was like last bullet headshot.
It was like
but it was very
last
close.
Couple of bullets, yeah.
But it's just, there was so much potential to try and get that space in mid and take that kill. Nothing was done about it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we're already going to see an aggressive A push here. We've not seen this yet, and already a spam coming through from the other side, and Odin in hand for Sharky here. Gets a couple of tags onto these players, but it's going to get forced back because of this Euro ultimate. OC Moment just trying to find out all of these players. Pushes them all the way back into their spawn. Decides not to opt for it, but the Ice ultimate will be invested as well to pull this player into a fight. But Sharky manages to win it out onto Modi. That's a big kill there. It will be the site for now for OCM. We'll have to see what they can get done, as Bloxy Bingo Baddies could have a decent retake here. As there we go, the Silver ultimate will be invested. They do have a couple players nearby. They have to be careful here, as MJT will get one down with the utility as well. But Nova on the other side uses a shock dart to take down Makila. OC Moment in the smoke, doesn't get cleared, but finally gets traded out on the other side. And it's 2 players left standing to deal with this. They've still got good positioning, but taken down weak already. But Synergy still wins that one out. Sharky with the Odin manages to get one down on the other side. All left onto Nova. A great shot onto the first. Spots out the second. Who's going to play for time here. They know they've got it. They're going to use the ultimate, secure the round. And that will be the round for them. Maybe. There we go. There's the kill and a clutch for Nova there. I mean, a round where maybe Bloxy Bingo Baddies had one of their better chances.
Yeah. And we're seeing it slowly, improve a little bit by each round, but after 5 rounds of not really having any sort of having impact, but
yeah,
it's not working in their favor, and that's a big gap already.
Yeah, I mean, to get it down, you're a 3-on-2 going into that, and then instantly to get it back down to a 1-on-2, it's not ideal.
No, not at all. And again, the Hunted Fury is just to you probably didn't have to use it, but just to secure that round.
Oh, yeah.
You're already 4 rounds up anyway. But it's just that mental game, really.
We're already seeing another aggressive A. We saw the Euro go towards another site, but then decide to TP on over to help the rest of the team out. And already, Entro has found one on the other site. That's towards C, and on site, Modi's already found one. We'll get the double tap back online as well. Modi wants to keep getting aggressive here. Knows that these players will be close. Doesn't know about this Bucky, though. They got to be careful, because they got to deal with the shield from the ISO. They're going to send the drone out to try and spot these players. The Bucky in hand does not land the shots. No! Modi will get one before being traded back finally. But this is still not a good spot for Bloxy Bingo Baddies. There's only 2 players left standing, one of which only on 6 HP. Only the Sheriff's available. There's a gun so nearby, but I don't think they can recover it for now. It's just going to be a case of see what you can get done, but they got to watch out for this flank as well. The Omen in the back line, and there we go. They shut it down. 6 rounds in a row for Office Chair Moment. And it seems like a struggle at the moment for Bloxy Bingo Baddies.
It feels like they're herding sheep. With that Omen flank, you're kind of they are doing exactly what Office Chair Moment want you to do.
Yeah.
And you've really got to start switching things up. Play a bit more aggressive. There's a lot of passive things going on in defense, which is fine, which is what you're meant to do. But you're giving them so much space and time to think about what they want to do, and they're executing it perfectly every time. Yeah. You need to start switching things up quickly. I
mean, even giving away that Omen kill so early on.
Yeah,
like,
right?
That's not what you want to be doing. I mean, that allowed for that flank and allowed for that round win here. And looks like Entro wants to go for it again. And this time, will not be rewarded for it. But on the other side, Flo has already managed to find Synergy. That's going to be a useful first blood for them. See if they can capitalize off of that. That shuts down the A push, and it looks like they're opting to go towards C, which is where the Cypher is set up with these trips. They haven't had a chance to clear it out yet, but Nova in the back line will win that one against Sharky. Have have to see what they want to go for here. Is Bloxy Bingo Baddies don't want to play on site. They're willing to give it up, but this hasn't been working in their favor so far. Modi wants to take the fight, gets a lot of damage. The player will back on up and keep their life for now. Muscovia has to be careful as Entro wants to push on through, wants to take this fight. The shot's not landing from either side here. Sokovia's just waiting out, and there we go. We'll lose the fight to Entro. On the other side, there's a couple of trades each and every way, but it's all left down onto one player, and MJT runs out of bullets, and that will be the round again.
Again, it's the same thing. We're seeing Sharky push up A, and they know he's been doing that. I'm sure he's been sitting kind of waiting on A, but they know that he's liking that movement and pushing up. And sure, yeah, we'll just check behind just in case, and he's there.
Yeah.
And it's just dead within seconds. And they're letting them do what they want, and they're trying. Then they're working to fix it.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta make sure you stand your ground on that defense. On Haven, it's already split so much as it is with that garage and already a third site as it is. So you've really got to try and hold that line.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen these retakes just not working in their favor. I mean, with the ultimates coming online, I mean, a Cypher one and a Breach one, they're good retake ultimates, but are they enough to fix the woes of what's been happening in these rounds?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have to see what will happen here as Office Chair Moment want to just prod around a bit. They're just trying to find out where these players are, but on the A side, see Bingo Baddies have taken a lot of space. They managed to get full control of A, but it looks like from the side of Office Chair Moment, they just don't care about this. They want to go towards B. And the side it's a bit more awkward, especially going against the Rolling Thunder. With that player in the backside, they can activate this at any moment. They opt not to, though, and the plant will not go down, and there's a fight. There we go in Garage. Magila will win that one out. Can't recover the gun, though, thanks to that spray. There we go. We managed to recover that one through. That's a big start for them there. First blood and the gun recovered, but Entro, again, trading it back on the other side. We've seen it time and time again, and in a bit too much aggression, and Modi will take one down on the other side before it gets traded back on Flow there. I mean, it's a 3-on-3 now. They got the C site for now, and it looks like Bloxy Bingo Baddies have made the wrong call. They're over towards A, and it's going to have to be another retake.
30 seconds
Yeah, I mean, they're getting these kills, but is it going to be enough? They have that Rolling Thunder to try and retake the site, but is it going to be worth it?
I mean, Sharky's going to be able to recover a gun here. Flow's already got one as well. And with that ultimate online, it is possible. But time is ticking down. They need to spot out these players. Entro's in the corner here with a shorty. He doesn't get flashed fully, but Flow will manage to win that fight out. Wants to push on in and try and take as much space, but both these players are playing for long. Because they know about this ultimate that they can just throw them up in the air. They're going to have to just destroy as much util as possible. Spike Planter has been taken down. And Flow wants to push on through and managed to win that one out. I think there's still time left on it. Yes, there is. And it's a 4K on the round for Flow Fangirl there to bring the first round for Bloxy Bingo Baddies.
I mean, if you're going to do it right.
Yeah.
And it was a very different round. We're seeing them get kills very early on, which was been very different from the last few rounds, right? We see them, like I mentioned, Office Chair Moment getting sight, doing what they want to, and then Bloxy Bingo Baddies trying to fix it.
Yeah.
But this time you see them get a few kills early. Sure, they're getting traded out, not in the best positions, but they've gotten those kills and they've evened out that scoreboard.
Yeah.
Breaking down that attack, leaving them kind of defenseless on that post plant, and it worked well.
Yeah, you forced them to play on that long position, and you still kept the ultimate online.
Yeah.
That's a great thing going into future rounds, and I mean, they also took so much A space last time. They're doing it again this round. Not as much, but they're still taking a lot. And already, it looks like they might have the right read here. They can go for an early retake and stop this plant going down if they get the timings right. There we go. The player's going to be spotted out. Modi's going to grab one into the ultimate here. It's going to be that Sova and Sharky. We'll see who can win this one out. And Modi manages to win that one. As on the site, it looks like they've managed to take site control for now, but this breach is still available. There we go. The spike plant, and this will be sent out. Foam all the players up into the air. They're all stunned up. Magila pushes on through, spots out one. Can't get the shots, though. Lots of damage, but not a kill. And all of a sudden, Office Chair Moment have taken them all down. It was a breakdown. They had the perfect play, but they didn't get any kills.
But there was so much damage, and no one was looking at backside. And suddenly, I guess there's a lot of panic. You see about 4 players look like all on site. You don't really know who to shoot at. But it was, like you said, it was the perfect read, and it was their round. The issue is now is that mental's really gonna start breaking down. Like they had the read and they still couldn't clutch the round. It's gonna start taking a toll.
Yeah, when you invest the ultimate, and you set up in basically the ideal counter for it. You have the ultimate ready.
And if you think about it, you know, that Hunter's Fury and the Rolling Thunder are the 2 most impactful ultimates, right?
Yeah.
And if you haven't really got those, it's going to be really hard.
Yeah, I mean, already going to spot some of these players with this Euro ultimate. Going to invest the Sova's Hunter's Fury as well. Take down that one player, but a trade back on the other side. Low Fangirl looking to get aggressive here. I mean, we've seen what they can do on these rounds, but again, it's another C plant with not too much of a contest. I mean, they've managed to get it for free again. Nova's in the back line. They've got to be careful about this. They do not have that flank push after their Cypher has gone down. So we'll have to see what happens on this round. And there we go. They're going to push into Garage, be in the back line here. Shut down these players before they can get to site. Flow Fangirl will manage to get one, though, from the back side. A couple players weak here. With the knives, this could be great. If they can dash out and take the fights, no, they can't. Nova will get free on the round and shut that one down. But for a second there,
yeah,
it looked doable.
It was looking very good. But again, from office chair moment, it's just this, adaptability that they have. You can see it changing in the round. Okay, Cypher's dead. Right, yeah. I'll go lurk. Mid-round, you're already on site, you're already chilling, you can just wait and hold it. No, I'm going to help you guys and take those numbers down. And it's just like constant adaptability that's working really, really well.
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing as well the money from the side of office share moment.
Yeah,
they don't need to
worry.
Know. It's that one round that happened, they go, that's fine, guys. It was like a tiny dent. It didn't make a difference in our money, and they're going to be able to carry it through for the rest of this half. But on the other side, it's a struggle for Bloxy Bingo Baddies. You've just got to buy through as much as you can here for these last few rounds. See what you can get done. But again, it's another free C site.
Yeah, I mean, a 5-man retake, which I guess is the only positive you can take from this.
And you've got Sova ultimate maybe to use on this one. Flow Fangirl, the one to watch here, see what they can get done. Already goes into sight, but not managing to find anyone just yet, as MJT has managed to find 2. Michaela a third as well on the round, as Entro gets to trade back on the other side, but only 2 players left standing now for office chair moment. They've got so much left to do, and Michaela will find another as well. Final player is in Garage. They don't know about this. They haven't got it cleared. Gets the first, gets the second as well. Needs to spam through, gets all 4! A clutch for Synergy. How have they done that?
Last round in the half.
That was their round to win.
There's
and
no
now
way.
it's 10-1. We're on double digits for the second half.
There's no way. That's a round that should have never been lost.
I mean, that was a brilliant retake, right?
Yeah.
MJT getting the first 2, and then you get another one. And it's down to a 2v5. And then, I mean,
1v4 sprays down 2 outside of smoke, and then the spray to perfectly line up the last 2
I know.
players.
And the issue is you got the person with who has less health trying to defuse that spike, and when you're that last person standing, it's this.
There's nothing you can do. Maybe a slight misplay there, but we're already straight into another round here. It's going to be another C-site take. I mean, they're lucky to have got that last one. We'll see what they can do here. Already finding a bit of this front side control, but a couple of these players have stayed around here from the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies. But no, they're getting taken down by Modi. Makes her 3 on the round already. Invests the ultimate, wants to go for the 4K at least, maybe even the ace in this one. We'll see if they can win this one out. Gets a 4K. It's just a shutdown.
Again, it's that ISO, right? You can just do what you want, and it's fine apparently.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any sense.
I don't even know what to say. Like, those last 2 rounds just happened. It was the momentum as well, I think, from that round before.
This goes here.
You've got to find a way to stop that for Bloxy Bingo Baddies, but if you look at it, you can only lose 1 more round. You need to win this pistol.
You do indeed. I mean, it's going to have to be a force buy either way for the second round, but it's just what can you do at this point? Your momentum is... The attack's looking... We haven't really seen a full push towards 8 yet, probably.
Yeah.
And it's looking like it's going to be a fast pistol round.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what Bloxy Bingo Baddies can get done on this attack side. Maybe they have something cooked up, but they're going to need to be quick to adapt to whatever office share moment sends on through. They're going to have the momentum. They're going to be happy to get aggressive, and Nova already wants to take this fight. Not managing to land the shots, though.
And that's sight.
It's a first pick for Sharky, and that will be site control for now. Bloxy Bingo Baddies will get this site for free. A couple players nearby, but I don't think they're going to challenge this too early, but they've got to watch out for this flank. There's 3 players on it. There's no Cypher Util watching, but they've sent a couple players back to watch, so they're going to spot this one out. I mean, Modi going to be that first player trying to take this fight. Do they clear out this right side corner? Yes, they do. They managed to spot out the player. Takes them down already. Synergy gets another on the site as well. Already, it looks like the collapse coming on through for Bloxy Bingo Baddies here. They've got to stay up. Although 2-on-2, they're managing to win the fights back. It's down to a 1v1. And the player from Office Chair moment brought down so weak. Synergy, such little health. A tag through the box is all it needs. As Flow Fangirl just needs to get the pick. They know they're weak. They go for the right click, and it's a round that is sorely needed for Bloxy Bingo Baddies.
Indeed, it is. But I mean, I just can't keep looking at the score.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? You see a round win, and it's great because that's one step further. But 2 rounds is all they need.
Yeah. 2 rounds is it. But, I mean, you've won the pistol. This
Yeah.
is where you need to make sure you're locking in these rounds.
Yeah.
You can't afford to, have a bit of a scrappy round on this one.
Well, we're
This
seeing-
needs to be a lock-in flawless.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of Phantoms and Guardians. Although, I wouldn't be surprised if office chair moment. Oh, they're not forcing.
done.
Okay.
Oh, they choose not to force. Maybe just trying to get an early pick. Oh my goodness, they got to set up in this corner though. So many players stacked up in that left side corner on C. There's 3 players.
Ahead.
This start could find so much if it spots them out. It doesn't. They managed to destroy it. They're all sitting in smoke, it would look like. I mean, this is a brutal spot if they choose to go towards C, but it looks
I mean,
like
it's bold.
for now
the
we should be
garage.
okay.
It's garage push.
If it's garage push, it could be a bit worrying, but I mean, we were saying like they've got the Phantoms as Vandals. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a spray down, take all 3 of them down instantly. But it looks like they're going to opt to go towards A. This ISO is going to spot this one out and going to communicate this over to the rest of the team. Martial shots, though, coming on through. 2 bits of big damage onto these players. Sharky will eventually take down Modi, but not before they manage to tag down 2 of these players to so weak. As Makila gets another as well, but I mean, 3 of their players are on half HP here. Got to make sure you group up. You can't let this be too scrappy as OC Moment wants to go searching. Can't find the player, and Makila will get another on the round. 2 players left standing now. I mean, they're both stuck in heaven. They're going to be spotted out by that dart. Already getting spammed through the walls. It looks like Flo wants to shut it down. We'll get the first. All left onto 1, and that will be it. I mean, that was a good round for Bloxy Bingo Baddies.
It was a lot of damage, but no guns lost.
No casualties.
And exactly, and that's the thing, the risk that you have to take when you're buying Phantoms like that. Obviously, there's only 1, but it's just you do not want to be losing that gun, especially on that jet you're entering.
Yeah.
If that doesn't go well,
Oh, you give over a Phantom,
it's
it's a worrying time. But, I mean, now we look at it going into this
yeah.
round. Yes, you don't have the gun advantage. However, some of them have light shields. They've not been able to fall by on the other side.
Yep.
You have a good chance here if you can get the read right.
Definitely, but they probably wish that C-stack was on this round instead.
I mean, they chose to go for the A-side stack on this one. It looks like Flo's going to go up over top, knows where the player is, gets the spam through to smoke already, takes down Synergy, and that's going to be the C site already for the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies. It seems like the C site is just the weak site for both of these teams, maybe. It seems like they can get it, and they want to go searching. They want to get aggressive. They know they have the lesser weaponry. Entro spotted out one of these players, but doesn't know about the close one, and Makila will take them down. All of a sudden, it looks like they have the advantage here. There's going to be 3 players pushing back from CT here. See what they can get done as Nova finds one, OC another. Makila and Sharky get the trace back though. And despite Modi getting 1, it won't be enough. Makila gets a 3rd on the round. And that's a round you wouldn't expect them to win, but it was won quite cleanly.
It's exactly what they needed, right? And the thing is they lost a lot of rounds on their defense. Now they have their chance to attack.
Yeah,
And if they lost 11 rounds, there's no reason why the officer chair moment couldn't lose 11 rounds.
I mean, exactly
And
that.
it's you just don't have much room to breathe.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's just this idea of, do you kind of have to start changing things up and doing things that you would normally do just to keep these guys on their toes?
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, it looks like they're going to go for the old faithful of the C push. Just go straight on in, try and get this site for free. And it looks like they've got it again, but there is a couple players nearby ready for this. I don't think they're going to go and push in straight away, but they're waiting for the regroup because, I mean, they're on that lighter weaponry anyway. But I mean, we've even seen what Sheriffs can do on rounds like this.
Yep.
A couple good shots can take it down, but at the moment, Bloxy Bingo Baddies just want to keep this momentum going. A great second half showing so far, but already Modi manages to get 1 back on the other side and Nova a second as well. Sokovia's got to deal with this player in the back line, just about gets it, but will get taken down to 40 HP as 3 kills go down on the site. And all of a sudden, Sokovia left in this 1v2. On a round where they should be winning, and the ultimate's infested. That's going to be the defuse on through. They've got no time. Sokovia's just going to go for this kill, and they can't even get that one. A thrifty round. We were talking about it.
Yeah.
These Sheriffs can be so powerful. We've seen it right there.
Match point.
I mean, in the right hands, Modi has been showing off this game. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant game to watch, and it's unfortunate that there have currently been many rounds, and we are at match point.
Yeah.
But we've seen some good Valorant.
I mean, it's great value. I mean, something like that. A round where you have the lesser weaponry.
Yeah.
But they knew they had the ISO online. As soon as it came down
Yeah,
to 1v2, it was the insta-pop.
Yeah, and that, what I like is when duelists use their ultimates in other ways than just getting the kills.
Yeah.
Right, just
Especially
just
one like
playing
an
time.
ISO one.
Yeah.
It's perfect for it. But I mean, we'll have to see what they can do here. As it looks like Bloxy Bingo Baddies have decided to swap it up and go towards this A site here. But on the other side, you've got a couple players from Office Chair just pushing up, trying to take some sewers control. They're going to get spotted out here, and the fight's still on the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies there. And that's exactly what you want to do to start this round out. They've got to make sure they clear out the rest of this site, though. Don't get too aggressive without clearing the corners. And there we go. OC Moment manages to get one and get away with their life for now. Chooses to just lurk around on site. Wants to just try and take these fights wherever possible. And Entro as well, managing to get one on the round. OC Moment flashes through the smoke. Spots out the player. A great snap
Spike down
onto
A.
MJT there. OC is still alive in this corner. Still got so much they can do. 2 more players left standing. The flash gets sent on through. The Omen's there to support. Manages to take down the player and the second. And it will be the win
Defenders
for Office Chair Moment. A 13-4 on this map. And it's going to put them 1-0 up in the series.
I mean, like we mentioned before the series started, it's that coordination. You can see it.
Yeah.
You know, right? Having that flash and your teammate peeking off of it and saving your life.
Yeah.
It just works so well. And even after the A had probably been called and 1 kill had been gotten on A, the team still hadn't rotated because they trust OC. It was an OC moment just to be able to sit on site and hold it down for as long as possible. Once the spike had been called,
that long.
yeah, I know.
How?
And still getting, you know, 1 more and managing to secure that spike down.
Yeah.
It's just.
I mean, that's exactly what you need. You need those players you can rely on to
Right.
know if they're stuck
Yeah.
alone on the site, they're going to keep themselves alive for as long as possible. They're not going to just give it up.
Yeah. And 2 excellent duelists, right?
I mean, yeah.
Modi on the ISO. OC
Some of the
moment.
rounds there, it was rounds where it's not even just duelist things. It's just knowing how to play exactly
Good
to just
VALORANT.
play also into your team. Like,
Yeah.
not just being that person who goes in, gets the kills. It's the person who's there to support. But, I mean, we'll have to see what happens in map 2.
Yeah.
We will be going to that Lotus. I mean, a map we've seen quite a lot, but we'll have to wait just a little bit for that one as we go to a quick break. But when we come back, we'll be back with map 2.
Hello and welcome back to EPIC45 with Intel. I'm Madsbear.
Yeah.
I'm joined by Jack4.
We're back again
We're back.
for map 2. I mean, after a map 1 of ups and downs, I feel like. It was one where we went into it thinking, this could happen okay. Then the runaway happened.
Yeah. I mean, I mentioned before the series started that Bloxy Bingo Baddies really needed to hit the ground running with that map.
Yeah.
They needed as many rounds as they could just to try and stay on top of things. Going, was it 7-0?
It was somewhere around 7
First
or 9.
and
and
then
it just
after
went,
getting the first round,
it just didn't go great.
isn't that?
Yeah.
It's not hitting the ground
we
running.
saw a bit of brilliance on that second half. We saw it where, maybe the comeback was possible. Maybe if they start off
That's what
on
I'm
that
saying,
side,
yeah.
it could be one where they could run momentum through.
Yep.
But sadly, at this point, they'd already lost too many rounds. That Thrifty comes on through.
Yep.
I mean, there were some rounds that really shouldn't have happened that way. I mean, that 4K, the 1v4 should have never happened. But it's rounds like that where, usually if you have a better first half, you can afford to lose a couple of them. It's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Ones like that,
It's
you don't really need
it's
to.
over.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Bloxy Bingo Baddies are happy that it's
Yeah.
over. This is why we have best of threes.
I mean, they go into Lotus now. It's about, hit the reset. You've had
Yeah.
that bad map. That's fine. But let's take the positives. That second half, we played okay.
Yeah.
That small amount we played of it, it was actually quite good. We just need to clean up those little bits that were going wrong. Those bits where we over-aggress just a little bit too much maybe, or give up those guns in those positions we've been saying about.
Yeah, definitely. And going into Lotus, in terms of comps,
Yeah.
you mentioned Duelists. Now, Neon, yes.
Yes. I mean, it's a
Raze,
big map. Send it in.
yes. Yoru, yes. I like all of it.
I can see a Jet. I'm
Can
not
see
against
Jet.
the Jet.
Jet works.
Jet works on like every
Jet
map.
works on every map if that's what you're comfortable on. If
Yeah.
you are just comfortable shooting, and that is just your thing, and you can work around your teammates' utility, and you have enough utility to do that.
Yeah.
But the rest of your comp, fine, by all means,
Yeah, go for
play
it.
Jet. But sometimes that utility from these duelists can work in their favor for the whole team.
Yeah.
And we were talking about just before, as that first map finished, duelist ultimates.
Yes.
I love the idea of it, right? Yoru. You don't have to play that for kills.
Oh, no.
No, you
not
can't
at
play
all.
that. I mean, obviously, you can, like, we saw
You
it
use
in the
to
first
pop
map.
out and do
Yeah.
all that.
I mean,
but-
we saw it in the first map where they're kind of dancing around the player and shoot for the
Yeah,
box,
shoot
shoot
me,
for the
shoot
box.
me,
Yeah.
and they're here.
Yeah, through the smokes. And it works. Or even just going on the site and getting information, but yeah,
Yeah.
site's clear.
And we saw it
no worries.
earlier, clearing out crossfires.
Yeah.
Like, it's perfect for that. And it makes
Right?
them worried because they don't know where you're going to pop
Yeah.
out.
ISO ults. Again,
I mean, we saw it.
playing time. We saw it. Playing time. And even just like, yeah, taking away the last person so your teammate can defuse. Like, or if you're on attack, take away the diffuser and they haven't got time. You just
Or
have
if
to.
you can steal out the right player.
Yeah.
On a game where you've got like a breach with an ult, if you can steal them out of the
Yeah.
play, it's great.
Yeah, think about that Roaring Thunder. There are so many opportunities with duelists that people don't tend to realize, and I love it being shown in games.
Yeah.
You get to see it. You go, that's good gameplay.
I mean, even like a Raze ultimate, one that is built to kill, it still can be used so good because you can flush so
You-
many players back.
Yeah.
If you pop
Yeah.
that button, everyone hears that ultimate voice line
Yeah.
and they run for the fences.
If you're playing post plant and you've got someone defusing the bomb and the time's ticking down, you can pop the ult and just put it away immediately.
Yeah, you don't even have
And
to send it in there.
No, and it takes them off the bomb because they're going to run away. Obviously, well,
Well,
a bit brave if you stick in
I
it.
mean, some of
But-
them. You never know with these players.
But it's just it's so versatile, and there's so much diversity in the duelists that we have in the game now.
Yeah.
And it's so great to see how that gets used with other other agents in the game.
Now, there is one duelist I want to raise because I
Oh,
feel
no.
like they don't get enough speaking about. Awele,
Okay.
It's an agent which I don't expect to ever be picked. However, every so often you get that one team that has cooked up something and it just works. But it is basically just another Jet type vibe. Is
That's
the
the
issue.
thing where I think
It's like a Jet with a Yoru TP.
we saw when Whalers first came out, we saw a lot of Jet players trying to play Whalers because it made sense. But it was honestly just becoming more complicated than it needed to
Yeah.
be. And I think at that point, everyone just kind of reverted back to Jet again as it
Oh,
worked for them.
100%. I mean, we're going to see these picks
Reina.
coming on for already. Arena being hovered. I
Um,
mean,
Interesting. Very okay. That makes much more sense.
okay, seeing the fade on through. I mean, it's one of those that works on this map quite a lot. I assume we
The
won't have double
double-
raise.
double raise.
Although that would be very interesting.
Sage?
But yeah, I mean, seeing as well, what Sentinels they lean into, the Killjoy, the old faithful, kind of you can leave them on a site, they can lock it down, but then you look over to something like a Vise,
And
it's a lot more team play.
For sure. I'm liking the Omens. We're probably seeing Omen Neon entering on C. Then have that slide in, and then the Omen TP just in front of the box. It works really, really well. Against the Killjoy 2, I'm not too sure, because that tends to be used against a Vice.
Yeah.
So it depends, especially with Killjoy. It hasn't really been used on Lotus in a while, that the setup could be a little bit different.
Double duelist as well.
Double duelist.
A Jet Raze. I feel like that's a bit of a comfort pick, maybe. Like, having a Raze is great for the map. I think Jet's often kind of seen as that duelist comfort, but also, you can get a bit of a push and pull going if you've got the two.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm also liking the double initiator. Now, Fade is good in this map. Fade gets picked in this map. Breach utility, and I'm going to keep going on about it.
You love
I
your breach
love
utility. We get
my
it.
breach, okay? I do. And his utility is so strong that with the information that you can get from Fade alongside breach, and you have that neon to go in with the
Breach
Omen blind.
Neon is my worst nightmare.
It's perfect.
I see that when
And
I
I'm
go to
really
bed.
liking this comp.
It's one of those where, I mean, you're saying about like Breach Neon, it kind of is just like, it's the run and stun combo.
Yeah.
It's the, you will be stunned up, you will not be able to move, and we are going to run at you in your face.
100%.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Like, it's as
I
simple as
wish
that.
you well.
And I mean, a player like OC Moment, I mean, we've seen what they can do
Oh,
already.
Don't.
They are not going to be scared to push in, especially after a game like last game. I mean, you've got the confidence running in your favor. You won't be scared to take these fights.
Definitely. But what's interesting is we've actually switched the double duelist around. So obviously last game, Office Chemo did opt for that double duelist. So it's going to be interesting to see how Modi plays. I can't remember what
it might be down to the fact of, starting on the side. Because last time they started attack side, they went for the double duelist. Now they're starting defense side, they go, do you know what? Maybe we don't want that for our defense side. Are stronger. But the same can be said for the other side. They've swapped it up, and already we're seeing this push into A site for Bloxy Bingo Baddies. Managed to get all of this space for now, but not taking down any players on the way, and a couple of them have been tagged up though, so they're gonna have to be careful with Synergy just lurking in the smoke. Spike will finally go down, but there's utility here to try and stop them. Line sent on in, Synergy in the back line. Does not manage to get a kill though. Trades going each and every way as Sharky gets another on site as well. OC Moment knows of this player at 3. Can't land the shots just for now. Trying to push these players off of site. Manages to get the first for them in the round, but no, the trade's back on the other side. And all of a sudden, Entro, last player standing with that classic in the smoke, manages to get the first from the right clicks. Free gun, by the way, but that will be all. But I mean,
running from Flow, just diving straight into the smoke.
That's just a classic moment,
Oh
right
yeah, I
click in
mean,
the
you're on
smoke.
pistol round.
But hey, didn't win the round off of it, so we're okay.
And that is a good start. Bingo.
I mean, this is exactly what you want. We were saying it, get that momentum. This is your time to hit the reset, get that first round. Secure this second one, get a nice clean round, and you're back.
Right? And you already have that advantage, it being an attacker-sided map. With that double duelist and the breach,
Let's have some fun.
you can just keep hitting these sites.
Yeah. I mean, you can just bundle in together. All is fine. I mean, we've seen it before. Like, I mean, we're seeing on the side of Office Gem Moment here, they've got a lot stacked up towards C.
Yeah, I mean, this
4 players ready with utility in hand. I believe a stun and a blind ready to send the Neon out, but
quite a slow round, which makes sense. You don't want to give any guns away.
yeah. I mean, the judge in the hand of Flo Fangirl. I'm not too sure about that one on the attack side. If you're not going to find any kills early, but you can get yourself into a good position with that gun. It can shut down so many players, but already the rotates have been called over for Office Chair Moment here. They're going to have all these players ready on site. Sharky's going to have to deal with them if they swing out. They do not. They wait it out, and already they've taken down the judge player in Synergy getting that one. A couple players left standing, but no spike planted just yet. It looks like they might opt to go back. Managing to get a kill on the way out, though. MJT managing to shut that player down, but still, no site control now. They gave up the site that they had control of to opt to go towards B, but this is going to call for the rotate straight away. They'll hear the door collapse, and they'll go on over. We said it needs to be a clean round from the side of Bloxy Bingo, but you've got Sharky isolated alone, has to deal with 3, but cannot do anything as Entro will get that kill, and that will be a gun recovered for 3 there.
Bomb grenade out.
And they opted for the B plant. They could have gone for the C if they wanted to.
Yeah. Makila's going to have a lot to deal with here. The flash going on through the stuns as well from each and every side. Makila manages to get one. We'll send the volley down as well. Just to try and slow down these players. All the util being invested. The players being taken down so weak. Makila manages to get one, almost a second with that molly. And Nova's got to swing through. 20 HP remaining. Both of them so weak. One bullet will do it, and it looks like they're just not going to have the time in their favor. Just knowing that they just get taken down so easily. There we go. It gets cleaned up, and another round for Bloxy Bingo Baddies.
I quite like that B plant actually, because they know that every single player from Office Chair Moment has rotated to A. So the likelihood of them pushing through that choke point into B is very high. And we saw the breach, the aftershock, that's what it is, with the molly. There was no room where you weren't going to get damaged. And we saw one player having to take the hit into the molly.
And even then, the other one got taken down so weak, just trying to find that little gap where they can survive. And even then, I mean, 20 HP, that's not a lot. That's a kill from most guns with one bullet.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have to see what they can do here. They're going to be on this buy round for Office Chair Moment, but it's like from the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies, they're sending Sharky in to just take B for free. Dashes on through and just doesn't want to take it. Synergy and Modi managed to get one each on site. Synergy gets the second as well, but they got to be careful of this player in Waterfall. Are they aware of where the Jets got to? No, they aren't. Sharky manages to get a kill for free there, bringing it to a 2-on-3. It's a good position now, managing to recover the guns as well. And Nova wants to swing this through, but opts to wait for the team to group back up. It should be a plant for now, but got 3 players to deal with on this retake.
Yeah, it's a little bit cautious as to what to do. You have the man advantage, but it's just trying to find out what you can do with the two you have left.
Yeah, I mean, OC Moment going to probably be that player to go in the face, just try and take these fights. Already spots out the first, manages to get the first kill as well, and the second is shut down. An expected round for Office Chair Moment, but maybe not as cleanly as they maybe would have hoped.
Especially after last game.
Yeah.
You're winning 13-4. That's not the rounds that you should be doing.
You were up 11-1 last time.
Yeah.
Already, we've got more rounds in the first half from Bloxy Bingo Baddies, which is a great start. This is exactly what we wanted to see.
But again, it is attack decided. And the cool, the Office Chair Moment will have their moment. Sorry. On attack. So I couldn't help myself.
It's okay. It's okay.
But as long as they get a couple rounds on defense, they're fine.
Yeah.
They don't have that double duelist, but they still have that advantage of it being attacker-sided map, where they don't need it.
Yeah, and already the fight's going on through, and Office Chair Moment managing to find that first blood. OC Moment in a really pushed up corner here, taking all of that rubble control for now. Just going to be willing to just try and take these fights. I mean, one of the players from the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies, that Raze brought so weak. If they choose to swing on through here, that's just a free kill for the other side, and Makila wants to go exploring towards A, but there's this Vise wall again. If they choose to go across, they're going to get isolated from the rest of their team, and Synergy might spot it out, but no, the timing. Like ships in the night, they avoid each other for now. But, I mean, at the moment, there's not really any space here from the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies, but you look towards Office Chair Moment, they have all of A control locked down. This is just not an option, and if it is, they're going to know instantly what's happening. I mean, Flo, you're put down so weak. You've got to be so careful swinging in this one. And there we go. They send it on through. The wall's going to go up. Going to isolate these players. And it looks like Flo, the only one able to get ahead of that wall, will get spotted out as well. Still so weak. Wants to try and swing and get these fights. Managing to keep himself alive for now. But there we go. Synergy will get the kill. It's going to leave 3 players left standing now for the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies. One gets taken down from Entro, but Makila gets to trade back as Synergy will take another down as well. And suddenly Makila has it all to do. I don't think they realized for a second there where they were, but managing to get one. 3 players left standing, but no, cannot land the shots. Entro will clean that one up with a nice 3K on the round.
Very sloppy though.
Yeah.
In terms of just like shooting and like just pure mechanics, Office Chair Moment have really started to slip a little bit.
Yeah. I think when we look back at last game and now...
Yeah, I think that's the thing. It's still very good gameplay, but if you just compare it from last game, we had like, what, a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
You should still be on top of your game. And obviously we are seeing the Outlaw. You could have bought a Vandal, but he knows that buy is weak from Bloxy Bingo. And
such a powerful gun.
It's such a powerful gun. It didn't get used for so long when it got brought out.
Yeah. I think suddenly people realize, wait, this gun's actually kind of good. And Sharky's going to dash in and try and take this fight already. And he's going to get taken down by the Raze bot. On the other side, 3 kills have gone back the other way. Office Chair Moment have this numbers advantage all of a sudden. And these last 2 players are isolated. One of them brought down so weak. I mean, manages to... Oh, there we go. Sharky and Sokovia managing to get 1 each, though. Very low health left on this Vise player. OC Moment's got it all to do here. As both these players are really close, wanting to take this fight. I mean, this is definitely a doable round. It didn't look too good before, but getting a kill each is great. A spike planted as well. That will go in their favor, and the time is on their side, but they got to be careful of this flank as well. OC is just going to be trying to just delay as much as possible.
One
Allow for
enemy
Synergy to get this
remaining.
flank on through. We'll find Sharky. OC doesn't spot out the player at first, but manages to land the shots onto Sokovia.
You're in
And that will be a third round.
the perfect position for the Bucky. And
Yeah.
I mean, you know there's a player main. I don't know what. I like the. I respect the bravery sitting under the Bucky when your back turned to a player, but unfortunately missing this shot and not securing the round. And this is where Office Chair Moment. Obviously, they're only one round up,
Yeah.
but
It is
you
also
can
the 3 in a row.
see them starting to warm up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Started to get the rhythm back a bit again. Maybe it's just a change of map, change of scenery, you know, they're getting used to it. But we do have 7 ultimates overall, and the rest of them,
Some of them very
are
good.
on their way. So we might be seeing a little bit of a brawl to what, I mean, it's an A push from the defense, but this could be a
The
very
B push on
fast
the-
rotate.
C push on the other side as well, yeah. Both team pushing from a different site here. There's going to be a lot of util to deal with on this C site. All of this 5's util. It's set up ready to just slow them down for as much as possible. Not even necessarily take them down. Just slow them as much as possible.
You should run.
There we go. The Fawns get sent on out, but there we go. The Killjoy will be invested here. Just trying to push all these players back as the Omen decides to TP into the backline. Will reveal that there's a couple players there. Will get shot out, so won't be able to commit to the teleport there, but I don't think they want to do regardless. And all of a sudden, that's going to be the C site now, but this is going to allow for the flood to come back in. The spike has not been planted yet. And looks like Office Chair won't want to get aggressive, but Flofango is ready with this ultimate. Doesn't spot out the players. No, and they can't get the kills as the gun gets taken out of their hand as well. Bodhi will take down that player, and all of a sudden, Bloxy Bingo Baddies just have to turtle up and try and stay alive as these guns are all taken away from them. Sharky will manage to get one down, but it will get traded back on the other side by Intro. So much utility just being spammed onto this site. It's hard to work out what's going on, but still, Bloxy Bingo Baddies still have a few players alive. Sokovia wins that one out somehow. And all of a sudden, it's all left down onto Sharky. 2 players left to deal with. They know where one is. Spams through the smoke. Can't land the shots for now. They swing together and almost get taken down. Entro managing to close that one out, but only 42 HP remaining.
This is starting to look a little bit closer than before.
It's looking very shaky.
It is. I can't tell if Bloxy Bingo have really upped their game or Office Chair Moment have really started to slow down a little bit. I think it's a little bit of both. And I don't really know why. I mean, that round, how many ultimates? 5 were used, right? Because there were 7.
Yeah.
I mean, even then,
believe
it could be more because the
It's
Rolling Thunders.
so much stuff going on. I mean, guns were being taken away,
Yeah.
people were being locked down. It was too much to keep track of, but from the side of Office Chair Moment, they managed to clutch that one out just about. And it looks like Bloxy Bingo want to get aggressive on this 8 site. A great shot there from Flofango. Managing to take down one, but will get traded straight back on the other side as already ultimates being invested as well. As there we go, Sharky managing to get 2 as well.
After being ulted.
I don't know how they've managed to pull that one off, but I mean, all of these players are going to be deafened up. They don't know where any of these players are. Got to be aware of just, I mean, an Omen especially. Got to be careful they've not gone into your backline somehow, but there we go. They're going to know they're safe for now. They're going to spot out Modi and Sharky. A great shot onto them. Takes them down as well. And all of a sudden, all left down onto that solo Vice player.
And I mean, there's not much you can do.
Yeah.
After this post plant, it's be very, very difficult to try and get it back.
I mean, one thing we've noticed is there's been a lot of retakes. In comparison to previous maps,
Yeah.
we've had 3 retakes already go successfully. I don't think we're going to get a 4th one here just due to, I mean after
yeah, we've
I
seen
can't
it.
say anything after last map, but Synergy's going to have so much left to clear out here. A player in tree, 2 players stacked up towards the right here, and another one on site as well.
Yeah.
And there we go. Makila, the first player to take contact, and will get that kill as well.
Keeping themselves in the game. The last thing you want is Office Chair Moment to start running away with their rounds.
Yeah.
And they're keeping this gap small.
Yeah.
But again, it is their attacking side. They really need to start winning consistently. Can't keep going back and forth. A 6-6 half on attack, probably, I mean, it's better than nothing, but you really want to be closing off this attacking half
Yeah.
with more rounds.
Yeah, especially against a team like Office Chairman.
Yeah.
We saw what they did last map. You can't
Yeah.
let them just have even a draw going into that second half.
Exactly.
I mean, we'll have to see what they do here. As it looked like Sharky wanted to get a bit aggressive on A, but decides not to after smoke gets sent on down. Maybe aware that they've taken all of this rebel control for now, and 4 players already committed over towards A. They're going to hear that door break. So they know that's an opportunity to rotate quickly if they choose to go that way. But OC Moment Only got that classic in hand. Has the ultimate available though, so I'd assume on contact they will pop this. There we go, the blind gets sent, and they don't see any of these players, but they're going to have to keep getting aggressive as this just ticks on down. Only half of it left. They've got to swing on through, try and find some of these kills. Can't land the shots just yet, and already the ultimate's just going to go down. They can't get the kill, and nothing there. A wasted ultimate there for OC moment, but Makila gets one back on the other side as well.
And that opens up B. The rotate's coming through. I mean, still someone holding down C, but I don't know, the full...
So Vi's holding down this C site.
Yeah.
It's one to watch out for. The flash is going to be sent on out, but they're not able to get aggressive, knowing there's lots of players pushing on up. The Fawn sent through to not allow for this aggressive push through. As all these players from Bloxy, Bingo, Baddies want to just keep on pushing on, get as much site control as possible, but they don't have it all. Office chair moment, managing to get a trade back on the other side. And only 2 players left standing now for the side of Bloxy, Bingo, Baddies, managing to get one almost a second there for Sharky. A player that's definitely one to watch out for, heating up a bit there, but Nova on the other side shuts it down.
Yeah, and that's that C retake.
Yeah.
And I don't think Bloxy Bingo should keep ending C.
Yeah, I
Unless
mean,
you wanna
it's not working out for them.
No, their post plant isn't working, and I think that's just mainly because of the... You can't really play as a team on C. It's very hard. There's a lot of people coming from a lot of different angles. You've got Waterfall, you've got CT, you've got from main, like Mound.
I mean, even the door.
Exactly, right? And it's such pressure. You can hear that door, you immediately have to stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right? And
Their
you
fears
know in the back of
betray
your head
them.
that someone is most likely there. Even if they do the door and don't push through, it's that constant reminder in the back of your head.
Yeah.
Go, go, go!
Well, let's see what they
They
can get
switched
done.
round.
Oh my goodness, it's a 5-person through
Synergy.
A here. And it looks like all of Office Chair Moment just running over. And already managing to get a kill on the way in, and Sharky's stuck. Sharky cannot move here. Going to get pinned down in this front side position as the rest of the team is here ready to try and back it up. But Office Chair Moment have already rotated over. They've got one in the back line as well behind this door. I mean, not ready to swing just yet, as I believe that door is still intact for now, but it looks like from the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies, they want to push up and get aggressive as well, as Makila again gets another onto Synergy. Will get traded back by Entro there. They've got the spike down for now. They're not aware of this flank, though. An OC Moment finds one with a stinger, and MJT unable to land those shots. Good damage onto the first, but didn't get the kill.
Yeah, and that's the first round in about 4 rounds where it hasn't been back and forth. So
Yeah.
that's the 6th round as well for Office
Yeah.
Moment, which that's your guaranteed split.
Yeah.
Now, and I think from here, it's just a big bonus for them.
Especially on defense side on a map like this.
Exactly, and like I mentioned last round, Bloxy Bingo need to be having that advantage. So if they get one more round, that's it. It's over for them to be able to get that extra round
Yeah.
before the second half. So they really have to try and even this out now.
I mean, from the side of Bloxy Bingo, I mean, what can you even do here? Is it a case of farm up
I mean,
some
it's-
ultimates and hope, or
Yeah, I mean, it's
like, what do you
working
do?
for them, but C isn't, right? A has been working best, and I know that they tried it and it didn't work. You got to re-hit.
Yeah. Looks like Flo wanting to get aggressive on this C site. I mean, they've sent 5 together here. There's only one player in this corner to deal with, but gonna have a Vandal to try and take down as many as possible. OC gets 2 already on the round. Shuts down those first few players, make that a 3rd as well before finally getting traded, and Entro gets another as well. It's a shutdown round.
Yeah, and it's this change in pace from Office Chair Moment. They're slowly winning their rounds back and forth, and then all of a sudden they're just on it. They're so aggressive on that defense, and they're playing it almost like an attack. But it's changing different rounds, and you don't give Bloxy Bingo a second to think. And now they're worried. They haven't got their heads on straight anymore. They're opting to go C, which hasn't been working out for them, and this is becoming a little bit of a panic mode.
Yeah, I mean, as we're saying
The
that,
ping's
as the
coming
Ulvers are
through.
also getting online as well from the side of Office Chair.
Yeah.
We've got that rolling thunder.
Yeah.
That's something you've got to watch out for at all times.
Especially on C.
But already 2 kills go their way. Modi and Synergy combined for 2. An operator online for Synergy there, already paying off. And I mean, it's another one of those where just so early on in the round, you're getting shut down.
Yeah, I mean, that first blood, I mean, even the second blood coming through at that point, and your attack is so weak. You have the fundamentals, I guess. The smokes and the duelists, but how much can you do?
I mean, maybe not for long as well, as OC managing to shut down 2 more players. 1 player left standing now, going to have it all to do, but Sokovia manages to find the first there. I think that will be all. There we go, and Entro will get that final kill. And that will be another round. 8-3 in this half so far. Only 1 round left, and I mean, Bloxy Bingo Baddies really need this.
They really, really do. And they have that double duelist. right? Which could work on defense. We could probably see a very fast push on defense. On A, even on C, you could possibly get an operator.
Yeah.
But it was looking so strong, and I think that mentality is slowly getting broken down round by round. Wait, Office Chair moment.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have to see what they can get done here. As it looks like it's going to be a B push. I mean, a bit of a change up. We've been saying it's needed, but no, Synergy's there ready to greet them with that operator.
As a Sentinel.
I mean, you just can't predict that.
No.
That's just something you're going to walk into every so often. It's going to happen, but it's what you can do off of that. And Makila managing to get a kill back on the other side. I mean, they have that Raze ultimate online for Flow Fango, and Makila's found one as well. All of a sudden, this is a good position for them. A few ultimates online as well. They're going to send that Killjoy ultimate through as well. Try and lock down this site. Omen TP's up top. They can't break this Vise wall. They're just going to have to wait for it. I mean, this race needs to stay alive as well in B, but no, will get taken down by OC Moment there. That's the ultimate gone down. That would have been a great one to have on board still. You got to be careful. A breach ultimate from either side. The Rolling Thunder's available. Synergy will get one with that operator again, and Entro's just walked into sight. They've just found that kill for free, and all of a sudden, one player left standing for Bloxy Bingo Baddies. They've got that blind to send on through, but that might be all there is. They can't get there in time, and there we go. Ultimate invested as well, going to push them back. There's no time left, and that will be the round. A 9-3 half, one that looked so promising to start out for Bloxy Bingo Baddies.
I know, and it's just
Switching
such
sides.
a change of game. We really saw them. I mean, obviously, there was pistol rounds, and that always helps. Like we mentioned before, there's 2 rounds, can be crucial. But if you're winning 1 round after, I mean, like, this is technically it's the same as the first game.
Yeah.
Right? Because the pistol round's anyone's game, really. Those 2 rounds can go either way. They've only won 1 proper round since then.
Yep.
And that's not great.
It's not ideal.
Not really,
Definitely not.
no. But we are probably going to be seeing a little bit of like a fast push
This is looking
with
like
that
a
double
crunch.
duelist. It is indeed.
This is 4 players from the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies
8.
running into the full 4 as well from the side of Office Chair. It's just going to be a full crunch. What can Chucky get done here? Going to be able to get some tags on through, but not the kill. Modi will get that first one. As Flow manages to get a trade back before being traded back by OC Moment. For now, Office Chair Moment have won this skirmish out. And they're going to just keep their numbers advantage and back on up.
Go, go, go.
I mean, it looks like from the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies, you just got to try and group up. Just try and get this read right as best as you can.
Almost out.
Yeah.
Still got a lot of players to deal with. I mean, this is great util to try and shut down Nova in this front line, but Makila a bit too scared to swing on through. Could have possibly been rewarded if they swung, but will get taken down instead. I mean, a couple players weak from the side of OCM, sorry.
I'll find you.
Bloxy Bingo Baddies. I mean, you've got 2 players left standing. You can maybe take down one of these low health players. This Neon, definitely a target on their head, but what can you get done? Segovia going to be pushing in from this water side. Going to spot out all these players. Manages to get one already, and MJT will get another as well on the round. Brings this into a 2-on-2. This is winnable, but they're both so weak. Manages to find a second on the round, but not the third. And Entro will shut that down, but again, a round that was possible.
Yeah. And it's clearly shown that they need these pistol rounds, right?
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, it's not going to be looking good. They might opt to force, but even so, 10's not
I was gonna say,
horrific.
do you force in this position? I mean, if you don't force, you give up that 11th round.
Yeah,
If
pretty
you
much.
do, you have a chance maybe, but then if you lose that, then you're giving up a 12. So
Yeah,
it's, you
and
know, where do we draw the line?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of just have to have faith in yourself that you can win on a eco.
I mean, we've seen it.
We
We've
have
seen the
seen it.
Sheriffs win it out many times before. I mean, if you can hit your shots, then that can work out perfectly.
Does
But
help.
we'll have to see what happens as Office Chair Moment going towards this A site again. Didn't get greeted by the same pressure from the other side, but unable to find any kills just now as OC Moment wants to get aggressive, goes into tree through that door just as it was closing up. They're going to open it up to try and regroup as a team here. OC Moment going to be that first line in, but as I'm saying that, Shaggy hits a great shot. Modi will trade one back on the other side though, as MJT managing to find one as well with the classic. This is looking way better than possible beforehand, but Nitro will take that one down. And only 2 players left standing now for Bloxy Bingo Baddies. One in the back line though. They're not grouped up on a round with pistols you maybe want to be, but Segovia, some great shots with the classic there. Can hopefully recover that gun as well, but it does mean they're going to know where they are. These shots from the back line tries to take Entro away, it will, but they will get the kill there. Segovia into the 1v1, but the timing is not there, and Entro swings on through. I mean, a great round from them, but just again, not able to close it out.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's do this.
It's unfortunate, but running out onto site with your smokes out probably
Not the best idea.
no. I mean, I
usually.
get that the pressure's on, right? But it's just not worth it. And it was such a close round. Like I said, it can be done, and the economy damage was great. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But was it worth losing that round?
Yeah, it's just one of those where it seems like they can get into these positions which are great. You know, they get a lot of damage done in the rounds, and it just comes down to that last 1v1, 1v2, and that's where it just collapses. But, I mean, it looks like they've got a bit of a read here. They've managed to work out where the side of this chair moment gone. OC Moment trying to take these fights, manages to find the first with the Sheriff, wants to keep on fighting as well, despite being 5 HP now, as MJT will find one back on the other side, make that free for the M side, and another for Flow. All left down onto one player now, what can you do? I mean, it's a round you don't expect to win, but you just want to get a bit more damage as possible, but it will get taken down. I mean, Sokovia getting that last kill. It's a round for Bloxy Bingo Baddies, but is it too little too late?
I think so. I think, again, it was meant to be their round. They had that gun advantage. It's just, what do you do from here, right?
Yeah.
Because the guns are now evened out, and this defense, I don't think the utility is good enough, and the
Right there.
compared with the teamwork
Yeah.
and the cohesion that they have to be able to close this out.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they can get done here. As it looks like they want to get aggressive again into this one. Sharky already managing to find a kill. I mean, that's exactly what you see, but brought down so weak.
Yeah.
So has to be careful for the rest of this round. But this is a great first blood. Exactly what you've been looking for. I mean, on the other side, it looks like the side of Office Share Moment want to go in towards the C side. That's a great TP up top for Modi. I don't think they've been spotted out just yet. Makila will be found out. Modi drops one down by accident there, and we'll spot out Makila. A great blind onto them as well. Manages to find the kill. But a trade back on the other side from MJT. Modi wants to get aggressive, but will get shut down as well. And all of a sudden, Bloxy Bingo Baddies in a really good spot. The ultimate will be invested to push them back, though. Synergy in the back line. I mean, we've seen it happen before. Surely it doesn't happen again here, as they're just trying to clear out sight, thinking that's where the Vise player will be playing. They're going to go for time. Maybe just try and get as many kills as possible. Gets the first, gets the second as well. There's two players left standing. I've seen this before. Surely not again. And it is! 4 on the round for Synergy and a clutch as well. Another 1v4. This can't be happening.
I mean, that's what you want for your Sentinel, right? You can't ask for more.
It's not what you want. You don't expect this ever. This is miraculous.
But being able to, wow. Okay, you're kind of just doing your own luck.
I saw the 1v4 and I was like,
Whatever.
this would be funny if it happened again. Surely not, right? And then it happens. And it's just another one of those where they just don't have all of the sites locked down. They don't know where all these players are lurking around. And if you lose track of one of these players, stuff like this can happen.
Indeed, and we are now on match point.
Already the fight's going each and every way. It's a trade back from each side. We'll have to see what they can get done. MJT, though, managing to find a good kill, but we've seen this before. They need to make sure to close out these rounds. Just stay grouped up and don't lose track of these players. They're already just sending as much deception through as possible, opening that door, just trying to burn through as much utility as possible as they can from Bloxy Bingo.
Yeah, I mean, Bloxy Bingo's opting to kind of stay in pairs a little bit. Just trying to get those trades in, maybe, but no, wanting to peek, and it's not the right time. OC Moment taking them
Aggression
out.
just punished again. I mean, ultimate's available from both sides, though.
I know.
This could maybe go in their favor if they use this Rolling Thunder in the right positioning. Gonna send that stun on through, but OC Moment wants to get aggressive here. Slides on in, will spot out this player, but gets shut down by MJT. Make that a second as well. Hold on a second. I mean, it's Synergy still alive. If Synergy is still alive, this is still possible. But you'd expect for this to be a shutdown round from Bloxy Bingo Baddies. Just gotta make sure to not over-aggress by themselves, and they do it again. Makila swings in, gives Synergy the fight, but there we go. MJT a 4K on the round. Exactly what was needed, but again, you could not lose any more rounds.
That's a lot of 4Ks in this series so far.
Yeah. I mean, at least that one wasn't a 1v4.
Yeah, that is very true.
If I see another 1v4 in this series, something is going wrong.
But they're still in the game.
Yeah.
And they're fighting. But it's too late, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fight all you want. One more round. These guys are waiting. They're fine. They can save for a round or so.
Yeah. I mean, you got good ultimates. That's great. You got 4 online.
Yeah.
But also, they're not using them just yet. You
No.
need to start using them. Get them rotating on through,
Yeah.
because otherwise, Overshare moment are going to start to get an extra rotation through of them. They get ahead, and all of a sudden, it becomes a bit worrying. But on the side of Bloxy Bingo, I mean, so far managing to shut this down.
Lots of util coming from Flow.
Yeah.
That is two satchels still, but you know.
He's still got the ultimate online as well, and that
true.
regen shield is so good. Gets them back up to a bit more health as well in the round. That's 70 health. That's a couple bullets.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll have to see what they can do. As it looks like they might be swinging into this judge. This could be a perfect moment for Flow here, but you got to get the timing. Don't swing into this one. Don't go too aggressive. But no, manages to find a good amount of space. We'll just play inside of this smoke for now. But Synergy on the other side, managing to shut down Sharky as well with that Sheriff. I mean, we said about these clean shots. Synergy, the player to watch out for. Any gun, it seems to work. Scovia wants to swing into this. Wow, so many players realize they do not want to take that fight. And just back on up. And surely this will be the call for the rotate over. But no, it's not. Maybe thinking this is still a fake from the side of Bloxy Bingo. And it is. They've read into this correctly.
30 seconds left.
They've got the read right, but they might be second-guessing themselves.
Oh!
They had the read right, but no, they're sending the rotations over.
But no, surely they understand that.
It's all going to be on this breach player to communicate it over. Surely you hear this one out, and there we go. The rotations are going to come through now. 15 seconds left on the clock. They still need to get this plant on down. There's ultimates available as well. This Rolling Thunder is still online if they can send this on through. There we go. Guns will get taken out of the hands. The Rolling Thunder sent through as well. The time on down. The ultimate invested as well from Flo. All of a sudden, no time left, but no, they get the spike on down as well. Flo managing to find 3 on the round. It's all brought down onto one player. In this back site, brought down so weak, gets the turret out! And Sokovia will trade it out, but almost a blunder. I don't know what I'm seeing in these rounds.
That
was absolute carnage.
It was. The rotate worked for it, the fake. And you, like you said, the read was just there, but there's so much back and forth that you're having to you have to second guess yourself, right? And the Rolling Thunder is what saved that round.
Yeah. Without that,
having to replant that spike, you don't have time to position yourself afterwards. Before it gave Bloxy Bingo so much time to get onto site and hold down that plant.
Yeah.
The officer moment didn't have a second to even think about getting up from that spike and shooting.
Yeah. We're going to have to see what they can do here. I mean, no ultimates really available as much from last round. I mean, you've used a lot of those powerful ones, but on the side of Bloxy Bingo, you've got a bit more confidence maybe. Getting a few rounds on the back. I mean, this is exactly what you're wanting, but again, we need these to be cleaner. It's going down to those 1v1s, 1v2s. Gets a bit worrying.
Yeah, it does. There's a lot of players close to each other at the moment. We've got punching up going on C and B.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the read is in as well from Bloxy Bingo. They got the jet on the flank as well, as Flo has already found a player. If they can activate this jet flank to send on through, maybe it's not a very normal thing to do, but Synergy managing to find one onto the site. That will get them the C site for free for now.
Scores come through, and it's probably better off just to rotate and stick with your team at that point.
Yeah. I mean, Synergy going to be that front line. I mean, we've seen how good their shots have been this tournament. The timing not there, though, and they get taken down by Sokovia. As Flo will get one back, but Nova on the site has managed to find 2 back on the other side. All of a sudden, all left down onto this solo jet player. The ultimate is available. Sharky going to look for these knives. Going to spot out this player, but no, Nova will get the kill. A 3K on the round, a 13-6 for map 2, and a 2-0 in the series.
I mean, there was obviously a much better fight put up on that second map, right? It's just so unfortunate that that happened.
It's just some of those rounds.
I know, and you're seeing some of the rounds shouldn't have been won from certain teams. You're back and forth, you're trading, and some of the rounds were spectacular with Synergy, right?
I mean,
just
look, all I can say, if Synergy is alive and around, the round is not over.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter the position you're in. It's not over at all.
I mean, in that situation, you're either going for a save or just some picks, trying to get anything that you can. But no.
Synergy goes, no, I got this round.
Yeah,
Don't worry, guys. Just watch this. It happened last map. I'll just do it again real quick.
Yeah, absolutely fine. But
I mean, from the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies, one thing to look out for is they're like almost there as a team. It feels like they are on the cusp of something great.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, obviously, they will now be going into the lower bracket.
Yeah.
But I think that they're going to make their way further.
Yeah,
for sure. They're not going anytime soon.
After a game like that, you've managed to keep it so close. You're going to have a couple of these other teams that are probably going to be stomped down into the lowers. You might have a couple who have, played an extra map. You've played 2 maps. They weren't too close, so you've got a nice bit of time to relax. But they were close enough to the point where if you just clean up a few of these rounds here and there, a lot of them went down to 1v1s and 2v2s.
Yeah.
If you can just clean up those couple of rounds, you can maybe win it out.
not to mention, we're on the first day of LAN.
Yeah,
This is just day one,
this
right?
is day one.
So they're getting into the groove a little bit. Like you say, they're just not quite there. And I think maybe let's do some team bonding tonight, guys.
Team bonding. Well,
Few drinks, pub quiz.
I mean, they're not necessarily through to day 2 yet. Because there is still one more.
oh, there
today.
is drinks now.
I'm not sure about that going into it, but we'll look at the bracket here, and already we're seeing. I mean, Gilly Wee Wee getting straight
yeah,
on through.
I mean,
it's expected.
it.
Back-to-back champions, a lot of those players.
Yeah.
Some well-known ones. It seems Beltaze has dropped out, so I mean, didn't even have to play, which maybe is a slight.
Oh, okay.
You know, that might help out a couple of these other players.
Just a little
It
bit.
might make Gilly
Yeah.
just a bit colder, you know? A team like Office Chair, you've just come off of a hot win, a hot 2-0.
Yeah.
Maybe you can carry
that's
that
very
momentum.
true. Yeah, but we know the players.
Yeah, I mean, we know what they can do.
We know what they can do.
We've seen them do it before, but I mean, for the side of Bloxy Bingo Baddies, with that bye being knocked on down, that gets
They
you through to
do-
the next day. That means you can
Exactly.
have that team bonding, and you get a nice bit of time to just
They
relax.
don't have a game tonight, do they?
I don't believe so. I think that will
No,
just mean they
that's
get to
it.
relax a little bit. You know, have some team bonding, as you said. You
Not-
know,
Exactly.
I mean, it seems like Coach Madsbear is here. You knew exactly what they needed, and hopefully tomorrow, you know, they'll wake up feeling fresh and
Yeah.
be able to just, you know, make a run in that lower bracket. But I mean, in the upper bracket, you've got Office Chair Moment probably having the hardest match up next.
Yeah.
Gilly Wee Wee, that team that I think a lot of us are looking for. We're just going to have to see what happens in that one. But, I mean, any other things you maybe want to point out before we go to a break?
Not really. I think in terms of best of threes, I think the issue is because everyone did qualify.
Yeah.
We will be seeing a little bit of skill differentiation.
Yeah, in those first rounds.
Yeah. I think these next best of three is gonna be a good one.
I feel like it has to be.
It's gonna be a
Office
really
Chair won't have the chance to
Yeah.
do something great. Although I would feel bad if Gilly Wee Wee got knocked into lowers for the lowers teams because, yeah,
Either
making a lowers
way-
run when they're
either
down
way,
there.
I
mean,
don't
who
think-
knows? We can have a shock exit. You never know. Anything is possible, as we've already
Yeah.
seen at this LAN. But I mean, with that said, we're going to go to a break. It'll be a bit of a longer one as we've got to wait for the rest of the series to finish. But we'll be back with another series to end out the day.